Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today I'm going to make Muar Assam Fish, and I'm going to make it a little bit luxury version. Something which I don't think I can order outside, yeah? As you all know, Appa's parents actually originally from Muar, and in Muar there's one very famous dish called Muar Assam Fish. So, why is this version a bit special? Because I am going to use a 7-star grouper fish tail. Now, this fish tail alone is probably about 500 gram, 600 gram, and this fish tail alone, my cost I think is maybe 50 ringgit. So I would say if you manage to order this, if you're lucky, they are going to sell at least 100 ringgit. So it's always good to cook at home, yeah? So we can have something more affordable. Beautiful fish head. And I made few slits on the fish surface and put a few slices of ginger on top, sprinkle a little bit of salt, and I'm going to go and steam the fish.
Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
So how do we make the beautiful sourish broth that is drinkable? Yes, Muar Assam fish, you will love to drench or banjir your white rice with a lot of the broth. Yeah. So this is how we make the broth. Very simple. It's a combination with two things. The first one, of course, is the chili paste, and this chili paste is actually quite unique. It is what I would personally call it burnt chili paste. Not quite fully burnt, but a little bit burnt. You will know what I mean later. And then another important ingredient is the Assam Jawa. Yeah, it's the Assam Jawa. I'm using the puree, so it's very easy to use. And also I'll be using chicken stock. Let me very quickly show you how you can make a chicken stock out of my Cooking Appa chicken powder. Prepare a bowl of hot water here and put in approximately 1 teaspoon of my chicken powder. Stir, done. 2 seconds, you have a very beautiful and aromatic nature ingredient made chicken stock. So you just use any steamer you have. And I'm going to steam the fish tail for approximately 10 minutes. Stop. Meanwhile, we will make the chili paste and the sourish broth. Of course, you just use your own steamer. Let's take a look at the ingredient you need for your chili paste. 2 pieces of big chili, 2 shallots, and 1 clove of garlic. That's all, very simple. So put those things inside your blender, add a little bit of water, close it, open the power. Don't put too much water, it may splatter. Okay, you have this kind of consistency. A little bit of oil, maybe a little more, because we are making chili paste. And you can actually put in the chili paste before the oil is heated. Now the interesting part is that you want to slowly saute this chili paste until it is slightly burnt. When would you know it's slightly burnt? That is the tricky part. Well, usually it will take about somewhere plus minus at least about 5 minutes if you use a medium or medium low heat. Don't use too high heat because it will get too burnt before you can stop it. So use a medium or medium low to slowly saute it. You can actually add a little bit of salt to give it some base flavor. Or you can even add in my chicken stock or chicken powder. Either one. There's no rules in Appa kitchen, okay? Do as you like. Now keep on stirring. You can see the water just now, it has already been evaporated. Now it has already started to dry out, and you want to keep on stirring until the chili actually started become a little bit crispy and darken in color. That is done. And you really need to keep your eyes on the chili, if not it will be totally burnt. Well, once it is totally burnt, then your burnt chili is going to be a bit bitter. So you don't really want, you want the burnt aroma, but you don't want the burnt bitterness. Tricky, huh? But it's not that difficult. As long as you use a medium-low heat to slowly do this, slowly saute, yeah? This after approximately 5 minutes after sauteing, you can see actually the chili is getting a little bit crispy and it is super reddish in color. Today, I've decided not to make it too dark. Let's stay in this condition, okay? So that maybe the dish will even look nicer because of the super reddish in color. But you already started to have a little bit of burnt chili smell. Very, very fragrant. This is somewhere around 5 minutes under medium-low heat. Keep on stirring, and actually already 30% is beginning to become crispy. So I'm going to off the heat. This is exactly the kind of consistency we are going to have today, and I will set this aside. Next thing, we are going to make the broth. We don't have to wash the wok. I want all this chili oil, and we are going to put in our chicken stock, 2-second chicken stock made by Appa's chicken powder. Oh, immediately it has got flavor to start with. See, there are a lot of tips that can help us when it comes to cooking. It is boiling. I'm going to put in about 1 spoonful of Assam puree. I love to use puree instead of Assam paste. The difference between the two is puree doesn't carry any seeds. I can use it straight away. Scoop and use it. Very simple. Lower the heat a little bit. Now it is already very sourish. Very nice. And we can actually give it a little bit of salt. And some sugar. Just to give it some more umami flavor, I'm going to add in my favorite Vietnamese premium fish sauce, and our broth is done. See how simple it is. Wow. Oh, I can smell the sourish flavor. Some people may wonder, Appa, why is it you steam the fish separately? You don't put the fish in and cook it inside the Assam broth? Well, did you see all this water? All this steamed water coming out? These are actually the source of fishiness. So you can only remove this source of fishiness when you steam it separately. Look at how beautiful this fish tail is. Alright, so let's pour over the beautiful Assam sauce. Oh, I'm going to drench my white rice with the Assam sauce. And the most important thing is the burnt chili. Somehow this style you can only find it in Muar. Beautiful. So here's my Appa very simple Muar Assam fish recipe for you to This is the also my family dinner for tonight. I hope you like my videos. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Maybe this is the kind of color which is safest for us. If you make it a bit darker, then more sometimes you can taste the bitterness. We really don't want the bitterness, but you want a little bit of char. If you really see carefully, about 30% of the chili paste here is actually already crispy.